The next thing is, whatever the program we wrote it in the notepad, usually in the real time scenario we are not going to open the notepad and write it in the, it's very tedious job and it's not recommendable at all in the real time scenarios. What we need to do, we have to use IDE. So IDE is nothing but, there is another software. By using that software you can write programs easily and very fast and as well as accurate also. So for that reason there is a lot of softwares in the market like Eclipse, Intellij, okay, NetBeans, okay, so Visual Studio, so many softwares are there in the market. Eclipse is the freeware and Intellij is a licensed ware. But licensed ware, when it was, as a developer if you want to learn, okay, it has two kind of softwares is available in the Intellij. One is communicate version and another one is licensed version. Okay, for that what you can do, just open the new tab. If you want to download by your own, okay, how you can do, actually I was provided the link. What is the source of that link? It's from this baseline. Okay, so here you can put it as Intellij download, hit enter. It will be navigating to that first, whatever it is, jetbrains.com idea download. Just click over there. You can see two kind of versions here. One is ultimate, another one is community. So this ultimate is the licensed ware. If you see here, it is 30 days trial version is free. After that it's a chargeable. The next thing is community version. This community version, it's free. There is no need to pay anything, but it's some differences will be there. Okay, so licensed ware they are offering this many services, but community edition they are offering only few of them. But as per our program, there is no required any ultimate version. The community version is enough to us. We can happily write our program. So once you click on here download, it will download into your machine. So when I click on, see here, it start downloading. I don't want to be download already. I did it. I'm just canceling this one. So for that, already I was did it earlier. Once you download in your machine, it will become like this. Its the size of the file is 650 MB. So this IDE we are going to be install it now. What you need to do, once this exe file get into your machine, just double click over here. After that, it start installing. See here, this kind of window will be up here. Then click on next. The same as usual. This is the destination path. It's selected by itself, so you don't need to be change this one. It's a JetBrains and followed by IntelliJ, whatever the version you are using. If you want to change it, you can change it this path from the browse button. Just click on the next. Here it will give you different kind of information. Okay, so it's saying that do I need to put it this path, whatever the path it is giving, this path into the class path. If you want, you can just enable it, but it's not necessary. Okay, so that's what I'm not going to be enable anything at here. If you wanted to make it in the desktop a shortcut, you can enable this. Okay, as of now it's not required anything. Okay, just you can click on next, then start install. Here these many are installing at backend. Okay, so once it get installed, we can start using IntelliJ IDE. Okay, so almost we're done. It's 80 to 90% is get completed in this IntelliJ. Once it get installed, we'll start use. It's done. Now click on finish. So my IntelliJ get installed in my machine. How you can access it? Just open, just start, then here IntelliJ will be there. If you're unable to find it, just search it. Just type it as IntelliJ, then click on. So there is one kind of confirmation will appear. It's like a user agreement. You can click on this checkbox and continue. So it will be opening IntelliJ. Then this kind of window will be appearing at initial time. So because there is no project, right? So that's what it is giving. Which project do I need to be access it? Here you can see different kind of things. New project, do I need to create the new project, or do you have any existing project, or do I need to get it from repository? Just click on this new project. So once you tap it, double click, then it will come new project like this. So here you might see the different kind of uh, different ways to create the new project. Is it a Maven project or Gradle project? Okay, so these all are the different approaches. Okay, so here you can select it as Java, then click on next. Okay, so then click on next. What is the project name? I'm just giving as a core Java, but it has taken that default path. So I don't want this default path. I can choose it my own. It's in D drive. So here I'm going to be using the same folder. Okay, core Java already it has. So what I will do, I will change that. It's a workspace. I'll just give it as a core Java workspace. Then finish. So once it's done, it will be appearing like this. So this is the tips. If you want, every time when you are going to be open this IntelliJ, you might see this kind of tip window. Okay. So for me, it's not required. I can just select it, don't show tip, then click on close. For you, it will help you. What are the shortcuts it required? Okay. So you can go through it, the tips section. You will be having some hands on. What are the existing shortcuts to use this IDE? See here some indexing and scanning is happening. So once it's done, then now we are able to access this particular folder. There is src is there. That means src stands for source. So here you can write the source information. Just right click, new Java class. You can give the class name. I'm just giving the class name as hello world, whatever the name I was giving earlier. Okay, then hit enter. If you see that the naming convention what I was following, every word, see here, this is hello is one word and world is another word. So this different kind of words, when it's starting, the first letter is caps is there. So that means Java is having a set of standards. You have to maintain a camel representation. See here, it's camel, it's uppercase and lowercase, uppercase, lowercase. Okay, so it's like a wave, upper, lower, upper, lower. It's hump type. See here, that is what it is called as a camel representation. So that's what Java is following. The naming standard should follow as a camel representation. Hit enter. Once you hit enter, automatically it gave that public class hello world. Then I'm going to write it the rest of the program. It is public. See, automatically it's help window coming up. I can choose it public. See here, static void. This is my method name, main string system dot out dot println. Okay, so here whatever the dot class uh, is not generated yet, its dot Java is available. but I'm not going to run any Java C command. So simply I'm just saving. When I save it, automatically it gets generate a one of the file, that is dot class file is generating at a backend. This is dot Java file is there. This is the source code information. So at backend, it will create internally. Its ID will be maintaining one desired location. There it will be having the bytecode. I'm not going to be worry about whether this bytecode get generated or not. ID is going to be taken care when you save this program. To save this program, you can use Control S. Okay, then automatically this file gets saved and bytecode also get generated. What you need to do that next step is whatever the program you wrote it, you can right click it here, choose that run, whatever the file name and followed by the main method. Otherwise, just right click over here on your program, just click on the run. So now it should give the result. See here it is happening, the build and followed by the result is going to be generated. See this one, the result is it, hello world.